Okay, to graph this one's already solved for n. We have n by itself, so that means we can graph it immediately. And to graph it, I'm going to get -2 on there. That's the only point that we really need. And it says n is less than -2, or -2 is greater than n. I think it's easier to read if you always have n on the left-hand side. N is less than -2. That means the numbers that are less than -2 are all of these numbers. And it's going to go indefinitely down this way. So it's not equal to -2. There's no equal to sign there. It's just less than. So we know we're going to use either an open dot, or what I think is a better way is to use a parenthesis. I'm going to use a parenthesis facing this way because all of these numbers are what we're looking for. And it continues indefinitely down that way. So this is the graph of this inequality. And the nice thing about using the parenthesis notation is that this directly relates to the interval notation. For interval notation, you always start at the lowest value, going left to right. The lowest value is indefinitely going this way. So the lowest value, even though it's not a value, is -infinity. So that's really what the arrow says, is pointing down. It's pointing in that direction, and that's what infinity is. It's a direction, or -infinity is the leftward direction. In -infinity, always have the parenthesis next to it. You never put a square bracket, which means it's included because you can never get to infinity. And then it's just going to be -infinity up to -2. -2 has a parenthesis here, so we're going to use a parenthesis here as well. So this is the graph of this interval, and this is the interval notation.